I've got our function typed in here to get a good viewing window. I always start with Zoom 6. This one's got some larger numbers, so it's probably not going to work well. You can see you can't really see it very well at all. So Zoom 6 doesn't work well. Next I try Zoom 0, Zoom Fit. And now at least we can see the shape of the graph pretty well. We can see that parabola opening down. The thing is, because the numbers are so large in absolute value, it's pulling the graph way down here. We get these are actually really small numbers because they're negative, but become large in absolute value. And so we can't see this section above the x-axis anymore at all. So one thing I do sometimes on this is I change the x's and then do zoom fit again, because I just want to kind of cut off this section right here. I don't need all of this ends of the parabola right here. And so if I go in my window, I can try something like maybe even just -3 to 3 or something like that. And then if I type in different x's, then when I do zoom 0, it will work differently. It'll give me a different graph. It'll fit it over that interval of x's. So I do zoom 0, zoom fit again. And that's a decent graph. I can kind of see the maximum up there and the x-intercepts right there. So I mean, we could stop there. That's a decent graph. We could probably work with that. If we want it even better, we do what I just did again and narrow it even further. I probably only need maybe even -1 to 1 for my x's, or -2 to 2. So if I change my x's and do zoom fit again, that could work even better. I could also do a zoom box here. If I hit zoom and do zoom box, I can draw a box, draw that window that I want. Just make sure it goes all the way to the top of the screen. Make sure that cursor goes all the way up there. And then draw this window. Just make sure that it covers those x-intercepts on both sides. And then if I hit enter, and that's a pretty perfect graph there. I can see all the features of the graph really nicely. The overall shape of the graph, the y-intercept, the maximum, the x-intercepts, everything looks good.